Okay, fellow Beastians, here's your one and only gaming beast, and we continue today the Lost Valley of War with the seventh session. And yeah, let me X this out here. And we have here the usual crew, and we have a new player. Everybody can introduce him. Of course, somebody dropped out now, of course. And just everybody introduce themselves from left to right, and introduce who you are and your character just really quick, and then we'll jump into the game. So Charles, let's start with you.
All right. Hello, Vicky, and welcome. And my name's Charlie, and I'm playing Aaron Silverbow, a rather expert ranger and archery buff. Over to you, DM.
Okay. Then Andy, who just disappeared for a second. Andy, introduce yourself and your character.
Hi. Sorry, connection issues. Hi, I'm Andy. I'll be playing Avelius Garanon, a human male war mage who is a little bit of a coward.
Okay, cool. Then we'll take it over. Give the mic to David. David, introduce yourself and your character.
Sure. I am David the Bard, and I am playing the Bard. I am playing Adria Starflower, the most sexiest, most beautifulest Bard that is known in the party. He is very charming, very elegant, very beautiful, and he carries a lute and plays it very well and inspires the party whenever they need it.
I guess this will now be on our newest member.
Yeah. Sorry, I apologize. I got called. So, Juve, you introduce yourself?
Yes, I am.
So, Vicky, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, my name's Vicky. I'm playing Saurus Spirehall. He's a dragonborn and also a fighter as well.
Okay, sweet. So we got now two dragonborns. Juve is also playing a dragonborn. So. And then we have last but certainly not least, we've got Bill. Introduce yourself and your character.
Did Juve actually get a chance to go?
Juve, did you go? I thought you, because I thought when I was gone.
I was starting to talk and then trying to introduce our new character.
Okay, okay. Then introduce yourself, Juve. Sorry. I had a call, so it's like interruptions.
No biggie. I am Rex Apocalypse, a.k.a. Ruby, the Dragonborn fighter. I've been pretty legendary so far in my role as the fighter, killing giant lizards, smashing things, and setting things on fire on a regular basis. And yes.
Okay, and then last but certainly not least, we got Bill.
Yo, I'm Bill, playing a druid, Circle the Land, level 3, hill dwarf, named Ogum.
Okay. So, Vicky, I'll explain to you how you get into the group, because right now the group, they are in what is known the Underdark, the underworld of, although my setting is not the Forgotten Realms, my world is also an Underdark, like the entire subterranean world, filled with all forms of life, usually not nice. So, you guys, you have been chilling with the mycodonants. You have rested up for about, I'd say, like a day, and maybe 2 days. And time flies in a weird way. There's no sunlight to really gauge the time. Yeah, what do you guys want to do now?
I guess I sort of wake up and I check the surrounding areas and see who is up and about.
Well, pretty much everybody's up and about at this point.
And I sort of approach the party and say, okay, what is our next mission, my fellow friends? Where should we go? Should we go deeper, straight forward, into the unknown, or do we go back to the village and tell the villagers what we have done on our quest so far?
Well, we've not really accomplished that much. Avelius is sitting around the campfire who started, and he's sort of using mage hand to prepare some rations and cook some food, and he's basically sitting back and as an invisible force, holding cooking pots over the fire and the floaty spectral hand pouring tea and stuff, and he's basically sitting back and scribbling in a notebook. We haven't really accomplished that much of anything just yet. I mean, there's, from what our mushroom people friends said, there's quite a lot of Kevin to explore, and there's all those troglodytes we ran into earlier. They've probably got a base of some description around here, and I want to find these treasures that Erin found mentioned in that notebook we picked up from the corpse back up that way.
Well, yes, there is treasure to be found, and gold, and no doubt artifacts and weird magical tomes to be found in these caves. Very well then, was it? I'll join you in your quest to find these such items. What about the rest of you? What do you wish to do? You guys around looking to see what sort of votes they have?
I'm like, as long as we have provisions for food and water, I could care less how this goes.
Well, our
I'm here
provisions,
for the future, and that is what I'm doing.
our provisions are quite low right now. My water is quite low, and our food is quite short. We need to find some more.
Gentlemen, Mr. Goodberry, and I can create water. So let's move on.
Very well.
Excellent. Sorted for food.
Grumpy dwarf.
We'll change the camera quick to Vicky, okay? So this is the way what happens here. You have traveled with a group of experienced mountaineer adventurers. Most of them are seasoned dwarves, gnomes, and humans. And it's because you are about to head over the wall, which is a huge mountain range surrounding what is known as the Lost Valley of War, because many have attempted to go into the valley, but nobody has returned as of yet. And you are a scouting party that you've been sent in because you're looking for another party of an airship that has an airship which is this weird gnome contraption that flew in, but it didn't come out, and you're basically the team B, so to speak. And you've been traveling now for a couple of days, and it's been quite a rough patch climbing over this mountain area. And all you know is that you've been once you got into a certain degree, multiple people have fallen off and have died. And once you felt that you were getting close to the top, you were taken you encountered and you were taken captured by some weird winged creatures. You're not even clear what they are, because they kind of knocked you out pretty quickly. And you awaken to find yourself in this dark cavern, and you are in a what is it called?
Cage?
Cage. I can't even more think about the word cage. Like a steel cage of some sort, barely big enough for you to stand. And you just have the you don't have none of your weapons. You just have your clothes on you. Yeah, you could see your weapons that are next to you, and you look around. You must have been out for quite some time. Around you are these weird, really small, diminutive people that look like fish kind of humanoids, but they seem to have been killed. And yeah, you can hear some sounds from the north, and you can see some light from the north. Okay, and yeah, and then in the south there's also another exit, and the cavern is full of stalactites, stalagmites, kind of thing, and you hear water dripping, and that's the situation. What is it that you do?
How thick are the bars?
They look quite thick. They about like let's say like a good inch and a half.
Okay, I try and go through the bars, put my hand through, try and see if I can grab anything to take hold.
You can grab hold. There's some rocks around you, like you can, but that's it. Like, yeah, like you can see,
Okay.
like you can see in the distance, like you cannot reach it. It's about like 20 feet away. There's uh, one of these fish creatures. They were apparently like looking at the items, but they also seem to be slain. They have great claw marks over them, bleeding.
Okay.
Half
I probably
devoured, some of them.
I shout to see if anyone's still alive. If
Mm,
anyone's there.
no. Your best guess is that you've been taken captive, but your captors were attacked by something, but that something wasn't able to figure out how to get into your cage. That's your best guess at this moment.
Okay. I tried to bend the bars. I try and reach
Okay.
out and just try and test how
Do
strong they are.
do a strength check. Just roll a 1d20 and add your strength bonus.
Okay, I rolled I rolled a 19.
And what's your strength bonus?
19 plus 4.
Oh, nice. Well then, okay. I will say that the bars aren't as sturdy as they look, and you can bend them, just barely, but you can bend them, just to fit yourself through the cage.
Okay. Once I'm through, I crouch down behind some rocks and check out the surroundings.
Okay. We'll pause it here, and then we'll go back to the other characters. Okay. So what do you
Yep.
guys do?
After the party's decided what they want to do, he gets up and grabs her stuff and gets ready to move on deeper into the unknown. That's what I do.
Yep. Baelius finishes breakfast, packs up all his gear. All right, folks. Which way should we try first? Where are we? We in the Myconid cave still?
Yeah, but yeah. So you want to go down south as you planned?
There's how many entrances are there? So obviously the route we came in. Are there any other exits?
Only the one in the south.
I guess we press on that way if we're going to avoid the troglodytes. Anybody else got an opinion? Look around at Erin and Ogham and Ruby.
No, I'm fine. Let's just go. I am ready for action.
Excellent.
I'm ready to proceed down.
Aaron's good. Aaron's good to go.
Okay, then I'll just if you don't mind, guys, I'm going to fast forward a bit. You enter basically a shaft. There's less and less mushrooms and less light. You enter kind of a 10-foot, well, about 8 foot wide, kind of varies, like corridor, like a cave entrance. So it continues on, and then it widens. As you see, you can see a cave about like 10, 20, 30, about 60 feet wide at the widest point. There's a bunch of stalactites everywhere, which you have seen before, but in the other cave they've been so overgrown with mushrooms. You can hear water dripping. Yeah, you can see some corpses of humanoid, what you saw before, Kuatua fish people, and there was a small what's that, cage of some sort where a human could fit, a medium-sized human could fit. And you can see, Vicky, do you want to describe your character?
Yeah, Dragonborn. I've got red skin, short, long hair, and yeah, I've got quite a few scratches on me. I've got a scar across my face from my ear to the bottom of my chin.
Yeah. So that's what you see.
Okay,
I'm
so
back in my customary position of behind the everybody else.
so
Talk.
Adria sort of like walk over cautiously towards the Dragonborn and sort of speak to the Dragonborn in common first and say, "Hello, are you okay there, young Dragonborn?"
I call out,
Who
be
are you?
careful, she could be dangerous.
That is why approaching her cautiously.
Aaron will look at her and then look at Juve and look at her and look at Juve. That's what he's doing, a double take.
So my reaction to this is to basically walk around her in a circle with this investigating and approving like method of like looking her up or down to see if she's worthy to be with the group or not, or worthy in general. And he's like, "So, where are you from? Are you a shield mating? From the scars, I can tell you probably are."
I put my hands up to guard myself because I don't really know who you guys are, but I do reply saying yes, I am.
Ah, this is honor to meet you, mighty Dragonborn. And my name is Adria Starflower. These are my friends that we have been on adventures together through this awesome jungle, and now we are exploring the underworld, or the Underdark, as it seems. And pray tell, what is your name, mighty Dragonborn?
Sora Spiral.
I sort of poke, Ruby Red and say, "Hey, she's a bit of a catch. What do you think?"
Oh, dear.
My reply is, as I pull out one of my scimitar and throw it on the ground. Well, let's see how well she fights. You know the old ways. First blood wins.
Hold on, Ruby. I mean,
No,
take
no,
a look
no.
around a second. There's lots of dead things here. What if she killed them all? We should get her on our side.
At a quick glance, you can see the wounds are claw marks, like
She's a
some huge
dragonborn. She's got
beast.
claws. I
Some
think
of
she killed
some of the
them.
creatures have been like torn apart. Some of them seem to have been partially devoured. And if you look a little bit closer, there's like little kuata legs and little hands left over.
Yeah, I'm convinced that she's slaughtered all of them, even the younglings. And
There's no younglings. At least you would guess there's.
I thought you said little legs.
Well, like they're small. They're kuatoa, so that's why
Okay.
they're
Yes,
the
as far as I
diminutive
can tell,
creatures.
she's broken out the cage and killed her captors barehanded and is ferocious and dangerous. And I'm going to take a few steps backwards and try to hide behind something to avoid the
So
ensuing fight.
I look back and I'm like, and then I look at the carnage.
I sort of approach the Dragonborn cautiously and say, "Do you need healing, young lady?"
Yeah, I do need healing, and I didn't kill these. Did you see who did it?
What did she say? I can't hear from over here.
She said she did not kill these
It
beasts.
was the one responsible, cowardly one.
Yes. And Adria will go towards her and go on bending knee and she gets some sort of like she opens up her backpack and gets out some cloths that she sort of like uses for bandages and so forth, and sort of like wets them and dabs them and tries to tend to her scratches and marks on her body.
Uh-huh.
There.
Sure you do. Sponging her down.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Anyway, so you got mostly Vicky. Your character has mostly surface wounds, so no actual like hit points. It's nothing too bad, but it does, you know, I guess feel good. I guess. So okay. Um, yeah, everybody do a perception check. No.
Okay.
I see nothing. I'm just staring at the shredded, dead corpses in horror.
16.
16.
8 for Aaron.
Right.
I got a 9. I'm too shaken up to see anything right now.
Yeah.
And I got a 20. Hang on, plus my Pacific 22.
Okay, so you're the first one who sees in the shadows, a bit south, behind some of the stalagmites, bigger ones. You can hear suddenly, you can hear some kind of a munching sound, like some kind of a animalistic, like munching, and you can see something. What you thought was a boulder is actually some form of life form. You're not quite sure because it's this twilight, because there's still some light from the mushrooms from the north, but here it seems to be already pretty dark. So
Tell me, brave Dragonborn, have you got any armor or any equipment on you?
My weapons are over there. I'll just quickly go and get them. I have chainmail on still, but it's all quite battered.
Do not worry.
You find all your items there. The Courtois. You're guessing that they've been looking through them, but they didn't have a chance to divide the spoils.
How battered is her chainmail, Mr. GM?
It's okay. It's been in use for a while. It's okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Ada looks at it and says, it is fine. It doesn't need my special hands to fix it. But let us get you all geared up and ready. There's an encounter coming our way soon. And Adria tells the party that there was some sort of strange noise and rumble from the rocks.
Okay, so what do you guys do now?
Avelius lets Poe out, opens his coat up, and calls Poe forth from the little pocket dimension, and let him, have a feed on some of the eyeballs and things and the gooey bits, because I haven't fed him in a while, and ravens.
Yeah, there's some big juicy Courtois,
carrying
fish-like eyeballs.
Poe.
Yeah.
I pick up my extra scimitar, and I tell the new Dragonborn, "You still owe me a duel." And I proceed to get myself ready to go deeper into the Underdark.
Okay. Sorry?
I was taking out my short sword and I quickly follow you guys.
Okay, good.
I'm ready.
So as you get a little bit closer, you can see suddenly like this something like flies towards you, and it's just like, and it's like this upper torso, and like with the guts hanging out from this Courtois, like this fish person, and the face also being like chewed off, and it's pretty gross. So I'd like for all of you to roll a Constitution roll so that you can keep your lunch down.
Constitution check or save? Not that it makes any difference to me.
Save.
I got a 14.
You're okay.
Avelius catches. So was it something is eating?
Yeah, from the direction, like something was flinged towards you.
So thrown towards us or running towards us?
Thrown towards you.
Oh, if it was gooey and I see it and it lands, I go, "Oh my god, that's..." and run behind some stalactites and then lose my breakfast.
And when he goes to do that, he makes me also vomit to the side as well.
Yeah. So, okay.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you're definitely out for a while. And this is the
I
thing that
got I got on mine.
so this is what you guys see is this guy in the Twilight Zone.
All I see is pavement pizza.
Yeah. So this big hulking creature kind of comes towards you like, and it has you can see it as it has this really evil look in this face, and it's like semi-humanoid hulking beast kind of looking at you. You can see his face still full of the blood and gore. He just kind of like grins at you like, and then it comes towards you guys.
I think
Okay, we're
that
gonna
beast. Roll for initiative. Okay.
yeah, we're gonna roll initiative. Yeah.
It's a cave troll.
Well, this is what you saw, so just saying.
Yeah, I know what it is, but Abelius thinks it's a cave
Oh
troll.
yeah. Okay.
Because that's what was in the kiddie books that he liked when he was a child. So clearly, this is a cave troll.
Okay. So okay, everybody. Okay. Andy, what is your initiative?
15.
Okay. Charles
It's a 12.
and David. By the way,
It is
Vicky.
15. Mine's a 15.
Okay. Vicky, if you got any questions about the rules about anything, just ask me, okay?
Yeah, of course. I'm okay so far.
Okay, good. Juve, what is your initiative?
My initiative is 19. I'm trying to see if there's an initiative bonus on my character sheet. Never mind.
It's your dex mod if you have any dexterity bonus.
Your dex modifier, Juve.
Alright, never mind. It's just a solid 19.
Okay, then, well, still pretty good. And Vicky, what is your initiative?
18.
18. Okay, cool. And Bill?
6.
6. Okay, so I'm gonna basically assume that you guys are kind of in the same kind of cluster, close enough. And that basically I would say that Andrew has said that he's staying more in the back.
Yep. Customary position at the back, and I ducked out and behind a stalactite when I threw up.
Okay, so
I'm possibly a few
basically
feet away.
for one turn you're gonna have disadvantage. Juve the same because of your hurling. But that's only for one turn. So the first person who goes is Juve.
Okay, so has he made an attack move yet, or is he just basically stalking?
He's just moving towards you. He's not doing any kind of stalking. He's just moving towards you, like with his big claw-like hands, just like kind of gorilla-esque almost.
Advancing with purpose.
Then I'll hold my action until I can determine if he's actually an aggressor.
Well, roll an intelligence roll. Just roll intelligence plus roll d20 plus your bonus. Tell me what you get.
Okay. What bonus did you say?
Intelligence bonus.
Intelligence bonus?
Intelligence bonus.
Okay, that's 6, 7, 8, 9 total.
Okay, then you hold your action. Okay, then Vicky, it's your turn.
Okay, I've got my short sword out, but I'm still quite wary about the group. I'm not too sure whether they were the ones that kidnapped me. I don't know what this beast is.
It looks bestial. Yeah, it looks aggressive too. So.
Yeah.
But what do you do?
I'm waiting for everyone else to make their first move.
Okay, so you're gonna hold action.
Yeah.
Okay. The next is either Andy or David. Who wants to? You can decide who goes first.
Well, I'm still barking, so I'll let David have the.
Okay.
I think Andy's got a higher initiative. I mean, higher dexterity than me. What's your dexterity?
Four-
Mine's +2.
Well,
14.
let's just
Yeah,
say
same
you
for
go.
my.
Let's just you guys can decide. It does dexterity doesn't have a thing anymore. It's just the bonus. So it's
Okay,
just
so she looks at the cave troll, and then she says, "I think, mighty cave troll, you need a crown for that noble brow." And like, all suddenly, a crown appears on his head, and he has to do a Wisdom saving throw of DC. DC. What is my DC?
15,
DC
I think.
15. Yes, DC 15.
okay. Okay. No, he didn't make it. It's 12 only.
Okay, so he is now under my influence, and I get to control him. So when it is his turn, I get to control the monster. It is a concentration spell known as Crown of Madness. The beast is now under my mad influence.
Okay.
You better read the rest of the spell, mate. It doesn't work quite like charm person.
It's sort of like it says one humanoid you choose can see a range, must make a wisdom save throw. If they don't, it can't.
Read the second paragraph.
Oh yeah, the target must use an action, so it must make move or make a melee attack. So I can make it move or make a melee attack. There you go. With it.
Yeah, it must use its action before moving on each turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you choose. So you have to tell it who to attack. If it can't attack, if you don't choose one, it gets to act normally.
Yep. So it's quite a good spell.
And you have to use your action each turn to maintain it.
Yes. So she maintains it.
Okay. So basically you have to give it a command. Either move
Yes,
or attack.
I say move.
What direction?
I make it move make it turn around and make it move towards like a sort of a rock, facing a rock.
Yeah, sorry. You can tell it who to attack. It decides how to move. The only control that you have over it is telling it who to attack. If you don't tell it who to attack, it chooses itself. It chooses who it wants to attack itself. It's not as good as charm person, unfortunately.
No.
So basically you can say who to attack.
I look at Juve, seeing that he's like big and strong and big and powerful. I guess then I'll choose the. Can I choose a corpse or not?
I would say no. He doesn't see them as a threat anymore. They're like food to him. So you don't attack your food, you just eat it.
Okay. Can I make him attack the cage?
Creature.
It's not a creature, unless that's a mimic that we don't know about.
Okay, fair enough. I'll make him attack Juve. Sorry,
Okay.
Juve.
He wasn't even going that direction, so he just has a pimp and crown. So.
What just happened to me?
He's gonna do a multi attack. Well, it's a move and attack, right? He can still do a multi attack, right? Yeah, should work out. Okay. Okay. Does a 9 hit you?
Huh?
Juve. Does a 9 hit you?
No.
Does a 10 hit you?
No.
So he swings his claws at you, and they just kind of miss. Okay.
Now I will probably use my action.
Well, actually, I mean, it's not the creature's turn, but it's because it's actually now from the command from thing, so it's still got its turn, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on it. You guys really got to read the spells. David can tell it who to attack, then on its turn, it attacks who it's been told to attack, or it chooses if it hasn't been given a target.
Okay. Well, then
So
it just
attacks on its go.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so then it's Andy's turn.
So this thing's lumbering up towards us. I've got a bit of sick coming up, still, spattering down my shirt. Look up, see this thing. Oh my god! Hold up my staff, and clouds of moisture begin to form around the ends of it as I draw ambient heat from the air. A beam of heat travels down the staff into my hands, which travels up my arms into my body. You can see the veins of my neck glowing with fire. My eyes start to burn, my mouth starts to radiate heat, and I cast Scorching Ray, which shoots 3 beams, one from each eye and one from my open mouth, at the thing.
Oh,
And I
nice.
get to make 3 attack rolls. This is my big stick. Ooh, 1 natural 20, 1 17, and a 7.
The 20 and the 17 hit,
Excellent.
and the 7 does not hit.
Okay, so that's 7 for the regular hit, and 10, 20 for the critical.
For
So
damage?
27 in total. 27 fire damage in total.
Oh, wow. I need to, like, I need to come up with some new shit here for you guys, seriously. But, okay. So, please describe how it impacts him. It wounds him pretty badly, but he's not dead.
Basically, these 3 jets of flame shoot out of my face, drag over the body of the creature like a laser against a something, and everywhere the beams hit, there's this scorching sizzle, and it's furry, right?
It's furry, yeah. It's a big furry creature.
Turns to ash and blackens, and the skin underneath it turns black, and just leaves a 3 or 2, 1 beam missed, 2 long scorch marks exposing burned flesh, and nasty damage.
Okay. Since I did already roll the attack, I'm just gonna make it count, and then it's Charles' turn. So he misses Juve with both attacks.
Okay. Aaron's going to go ahead and sling his bow off his shoulder and take an arrow out of his quiver. And with the bow down, because of the fast action, he's swinging it down like this, grabbing the bow out of the quiver, having it down horizontal, shooting at the creature, since our less than courageous party member actually went and attacked it. So I know it has to be very, very dangerous at this point and going to hurt us. So it will be a 18. Does that hit?
That hits, yep. Roll damage.
Okay. And then he's going to use, since it's already damaged, he's going to use Colossal Slayer. And that will be 5, 10, 14 points of damage.
Jesus Christ, guys, seriously. Like,
Is it dead?
no, but it's close to. Please describe how you wound it pretty badly.
All right, when Aaron saw the bare skin veiled by the streaks left from this blinding ray that hit there, he saw the target of opportunity, and he aimed for inside on the bare skin so no hide would give it extra protection. And he loosens that, and you hear a great big solid thud that goes boom, and you see him jiggle a little bit, and the arrow is sticking solidly inside his body.
The creature just growls at you, maddeningly.
And with a free action, Aaron's going to growl right back at it.
Nice. Okay.
Is it okay for me to take my action at this point? Because I had to hold that.
If he holds an action, he can do the action then, right?
Yeah, technically hold action isn't a thing, but I'm assuming you mean ready action, and it was attack if it becomes dangerous, so I'm assuming, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
ready action is a thing. I remember we were doing that. Well,
Yeah.
you said you didn't do anything, right? Like you
That's
didn't
correct.
ready an attack. So wait for your turn then, Juve. Okay? You didn't say you were preparing attack. Okay? Now it's Bill's turn. Bill,
Oh, whack. Can you hear me?
I can
Yep.
hear you now. Yeah.
I'm gonna whack him in the head with my shillelagh. I rolled a 14 to hit. Is that good?
Yeah, it just barely hits him.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
Please describe how you finish him off. Like he's,
Wow, lowest roll I've got. I hit him in the jaw. He falls
had-
down, takes a knee, looks up, and then just falls out.
okay. Yeah, you guys
Everybody
with the
drops to one
full
knee,
6 points.
panting, sweating. Is it dead? Is it dead? And sort of holding a hand up ready to cast another spell. Oh, thank the Lord.
It is dead. Oh well. I can make a hey Ranger, I can make a nice pelt for yourself with that big giant fur.
Kind of disappointed I didn't get to hit him with you guys, but it's okay.
Yeah, Crown of Madness is a good spell.
Okay. What I want to do still at this point. So you kill it, and yeah. So you're again out of. So what do you guys do? You can see this big, about like 6 foot, 7 foot tall creature, dead.
Aaron.
I am actually
Go ahead, Bill.
thinking to skin it. And, can't really tan its hide down here. I don't know if you can
You're breaking up hardcore, Bill. You got to turn down your bandwidth.
really tan it down here. There's no sunlight. I could do it over.
Oh man.
It's dropped. Well, Ogham is checking out the corpse and deciding whether to skin it or not. I sort of hobble over, leaning on my staff, and realise I've got puke down my front, and press to digitate all the slime away, and then go and have a closer look at the thing. It's like, what the hell is this thing? It's huge. Look at the size of those claws. And I sort of lift up one of the arms with both hands. And like, imagine what would happen if that thing actually hit you. Jeez. Got to be on that one.
Aaron will want to go over and inspect this beast also, along with our courageous newly baptized warrior. And he'll be looking for a couple war trophies off it, whether he can get a claw or a tooth or something to add to some of the war trophies that he's been picking on up.
The best war trophy is probably like one of his small fangs.
Okay, that's
Well,
that's
small.
the,
They're pretty long, but I mean, this is how the thing looks like. So whatever you feel like you want to take. So.
all right. We'll take
can you
one
hear me
of the
now?
fangs.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Some
switch
bandwidth
computers.
issues there. Yeah, good idea.
And is there
Yeah.
enough meat left on this thing to be carved up for food?
Sure, if you want to eat it. It's quite a lot of meat. It's like pretty much a big ass predator. So it's like more or less just muscle.
All right, so that's what Juve's going to eat. What about the rest of us? He's got a big appetite. Anyway, I'm going to try and tan it as best I can, so that we have a hide that we can use for in case it gets really cold.
Okay.
I'll help with.
The Underdark tends to
You're-
do.
You're still breaking up, Bill. I don't know why, but it's I guess it's your internet
It's this
connection.
video feed. If you cut your video bandwidth down to only seeing pictures of us versus having cam, you're probably going to have better connectivity.
Done. Yeah.
All right, speak now, boss man.
How about now?
Perfect.
Yep.
All right. It's crappy internet this time of day, you know, in the big city.
Okay. So what do you guys do now? So you want to just you skin it? Okay, it's cool. You can skin it, and
I'll
What's
help
his-
him clear off the the scrape the insides. I use prestidigitate to clean up the inside so it's not quite so gooey and they're easier to transport and less sticky.
you can Juve. You can take. It's a pretty big thing, and you're already carrying quite a lot. You can take meat like that would last for about 5 days. So like a big ass of the leg. But you probably will need to cure it with ash or something.
And then Adria will look at the fur and he offer to make some sort of coats or sort of like winter materials. Once we have a sit down and a long rest, she will probably use some of her needles and threads or whatever she's got in her bag to create something for the party.
Okay, so what do you guys do now?
Assuming all
I
that's
just have a
happened.
quick technical question. How long have we been in the Underdark? Because I still have 9 rations of snake meat from the last incident.
I think this is only day 2.
Have you used? Yeah, it's only 2. It's been only 2 days.
Okay, and I did cure that set of meat, so.
Yeah, but you're getting to the point where you cannot like carry too much more.
No, I just worried about food, so right now I got. Yeah, I'm good for a while.
Yeah, don't forget we also have those mushrooms that we're carrying around, the blue ones and
Yep.
and like that, and some of those were for food.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And,
you'll be fine with the meat for now for food.
And Adria will also cut up some of the troglodyte beast's meat from his like thigh or leg or whatever, and she will say to the dragonborn, the female dragonborn, "Hey, you there? Do you want some of this meat?"
Yes, I'll take some. I'll also take some of the bones of the creature as well. May come in handy.
Okay, Vicky, you get 5 days of meat, and that's like that's all of it. Which bones do you want to take? Like a leg bone or like an arm bone or something?
Probably the arm bones. I'll take some of them and put them in my pack.
Okay, you could use them as improvised clubs. They're pretty sturdy. So you take then the 4 arm bones. You can write those down.
And I take his skull and I'm gonna burn. And once we get to it, I can take his skull and put it in my backpack.
Okay.
Well, while they're butchering and dismembering, I'll take a torch and just sort of start mooching around. Oh, I'm searching the area, not just avoiding the sight of gore and stuff being splattered around, but I'm sort of just casting around the area, seeing if there's anything interesting.
Which direction are you going?
I'm not going too far from them, but because we're in the same cavern that the dead Kuatur were in, correct?
Yeah.
So I'll see if they had any gold on them, any interesting items, any carvings on the walls, just things that are slightly more interesting than it's a cave.
Right. Their weapons are pretty primitive, stone-style weapons. They don't really have any real value. Other than that, just primitive clothing. And, roll perception.
I'll I'll sort through the various stone daggers because I don't actually have a knife, and I'll take the most halfway decent one. I rolled a 1 again. That dice is being retired for the rest of the day.
Bad dice. Sit in the corner. Bad
Yes,
dice.
you go to the naughty step.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Just real quick aside. Ogum, being the resident druid, while he's actually using meat for something important, or excuse me, the fur for something important, and he sees these numbskulls taking trophy, wonders out loud when someone will take a trophy of them. Gotta stay a druid.
Sounds about right.
I have a feeling I'm about to be jumped by something.
No, you don't find anything too special. What was your roll, by the way?
I rolled a 1. So I'm picking through the corpses, looking for collecting stone daggers and going too short. That one's not. That's come apart.
Does the 14 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
We just beat up Grendel. Now his mother's coming.
So as you're searching, you're going a bit more south, right? As you're searching, suddenly you can feel this pain in your shoulder, just this like something like this something pierces you, and you just have this huge pain, and you lose 6 HP.
I scream.
You can feel, you basically, as you look to the side in pain, blood coming out of your shoulder. You can see literally a stalactite hit you, but it has an eye and a mouth. Yep.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah, you know what that is.
Yeah.
But so
I know what that is. Avelius thinks, "Oh my God, I'm being attacked by the mountain." Yeah, that's what he thinks. So Avelius will shriek and run back to the group, going, "The cave's alive! The cave's alive!" Holding onto my neck, blood.
It's about this big, the big eye, and it's actually now. It's like you could feel some blood going from you, like sucking out, and then the creature then suddenly starts crawling away from you with its little legs on the side. It just starts crawling from you, and you have this huge gaping wound, blood coming out.
Aaron, from all the noise of our courageous new baptized warrior, now turning back to true character, will look on up and grab his bow and look to see where the threat is coming from. And
what's your passive perception?
Passive is 15.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second. Does the 16 hit?
No, it doesn't. Just misses.
Okay. Wait. So 7 and 10. Please describe how you dodge it, and then I'll tell you what happens.
Okay.
You just have this weird feeling. You're just like, what is up? And then something falls from above at you, which at first looks like a stalactite.
Okay. Aaron, because of all the racket and the pre-warning coming, he looks up for the direction of this threat, sees it, and then out of his corners of his eyes with his dark vision, he sees the peripheral vision, some projectiles in his mind coming towards him. So what he does is he dives to the right and tumbles, and stands back on up.
Okay, so you can hear kind of a wind like, and like the little creature is moving away on his little feet. Okay, so now let's just go down the road with David. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception without any modifiers is, let's see, a 13.
Okay. Okay. I don't think 5 hits you, right?
No, it does not.
Okay. So one of the creatures falls down the stalactite but misses you. And
Oh dear.
has
She
5.
she rolls away from the big giant beast that she was cutting up the meat for, and tells the party, the ceiling has come alive. It seems the stalactites are attacking us, my friends. Prepare yourselves. And she grabs her loot from her bag and like gets ready to ready for combat.
Yeah, okay. Vicky, what is your passive perception?
14.
14. Okay, let me see. Okay. Does a 13 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So as you're looking around, right, you're kind of kneeling, looking around. You're looking at the bones, just putting them in, surprised about all these stalactites falling down, and apparently they're alive.
Sophie, you're wearing chainmail, aren't you?
Huh? Sorry?
You're wearing chainmail, aren't you? Chainmail is AC 16.
Okay.
Oh, is it 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Chain,
should be
Yes,
chain,
16, yeah.
chain
Yes.
shirt.
Yeah.
is the- Chain
Yeah,
mouse.
Yeah.
Wait, is it a chain shirt or chain mail, Vicky?
Chainmail.
Chain mail, okay, that's 16. Then a 13. Well, okay, this is what happens, right? So the creature actually does hit you, but it just kind of ricochets off your sturdy chainmail and just falls to the ground, injuring itself from the fall. Okay. Which is actually pretty good because that would have been not a great thing to happen. So if here and yeah, okay. And then Juve, what's your passive perception? We'll go to Bill. Bill, what's your passive perception?
15. AC 16.
Yeah.
I don't have any perception.
Okay, so I would say a 22 hits you, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. You get the short end of the stick. 13 damage. It hits you in your upper thigh.
Okay. Tell me when I can take an action.
Okay, yeah, in a second, because it's a surprise round. They're all like in hiding. I've been
Understood.
rolling for stealth and everything, so. And Juve, so you don't have passive perception, okay, I guess.
Well,
Yeah,
Has a
I have 0 in the perception.
Yeah.
that'd be
Yeah,
10.
yeah. Does 18 hit you, Juve?
18 is exactly my armor class.
And it hits you. So that's 7 damage. Hits you in your upper arm here. They just kind of from above. They just like falling down. Got these big eyes, these mouths, and everything. Okay. Did you take away the initiative? I mean the HP.
Yeah.
Then let's roll initiative then.
Initiative is 19.
Okay.
Aaron's is 22.
Okay. You are 19 yet again. Okay. Charles.
And mine
22.
is. Yep. And mine is a 20.
Okay. Okay. 20 for David. And Andy, what's your initiative?
13.
With Vicky?
18.
Okay. And Bill?
1.
Okay, so Bill... Actually, no, Charles starts it with 22.
And Aaron, seeing this, what he's going to do is he hasn't seen anything like this in his whole entire life. And he's going to be looking around, and at this point in time, all he's going to be doing is trying to take a dodge action to keep dodging from these projectiles falling from the ceiling at him.
Then you get advantage, you get a bonus to your AC, right?
Correct.
So that means when you're dodging, you're moving around, right?
Yes, and I was going to look up to see exactly what the dodge bonus is going to give.
I think
Okay.
it basically means take the dodge action, focus on avoiding attacks. Start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage, and you make dex
Okay.
saving throws with advantage.
Okay, starts in the next turn, okay. Okay,
Until the start of your next turn.
until, okay. So, I will do this. Okay. One of them you're dodging, and one of them you just avoid. And it falls down. And yeah, it injures itself. So, okay, that was your turn. Then we have Bill with 21.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire straight up.
Okay.
But we've got a good chance of seeing these things.
Okay.
They have to make a dexterity saving throw to avoid being lit up.
Okay. What's the target number they have to reach?
Shoot. Let me look up my it's right here. 13 is my spell save DC.
Okay. Okay, 1. Okay. Okay. You can see like 2 that are still on the ceiling light up, and then you can see about 3 that are on the floor crawling away, being lit up. They're not on the fairy fire.
All I can do.
Okay, it's very good though, because now there's 2 that you know exactly that you don't want to be under that, or you can now target them because their disadvantage is that you got to be directly under them. Okay. Okay, next person is gonna be was it 21? Oh yeah, David.
Okay, so as she looks around at the party and sees that her friendly druid is pretty injured, first she'll use her bonus action, and she looks at Ruby Red and says, "Go Ruby, you could burn these things. Go Ruby, you could burn these things." And he is now inspired by my inspiration bardic song, and he can add a d6 whenever he wishes to attack. And as a main, and I walk up to the druid, and I shall say, "Those wounds of yours, druid, look pretty vicious. Here's a little helping hand." And she casts healing word on the druid for, let's see, 1d8, 8, oops, 8, 5, 6, 5, 3. I do 8 healing, 8 healing on you, Druid. So you have now healed for 8.
Thank you.
And that is what Claire does. I mean, that is what Adria does. It is now at the end of my turn.
Okay. Okay. So that was your turn. That was David. And now it is Juve's turn. Juve. Senor Juve.
Yes, I am here.
So what do you want to do?
Attack the bloody thing.
There's a couple on the ground that some that there's the one in your arm that is still like sucking the blood out of you.
That's the one I attacked.
Okay, go roll an attack.
That was a 5 plus my strength bonus. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total.
Not enough. You miss it. It's kind of in an awkward position, and you just swing at it, and it starts like letting go and crawling off. Okay, it was your turn. What?
I'm still. Do I use? Oh, never mind, because he got one arm tied, so I presume the other arm can't do the additional attack on his cell. Could be awkward. So yeah, I'm done.
Okay, so now okay, so now it's Vicky's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Draconic Ancestry attack.
Okay.
It's because I'm a dragon red, so I've got my damage type as fire.
Yeah, so you could breathe fire. Yeah.
So it's 15-foot comb. So
Let's say there's about like there's definitely one you can definitely hit. The one that attacked you.
Yep. Okay,
So
I'll attack.
roll attack.
19.
That hits. Roll damage.
Can I just mention this reminds me of a scene we did in season
12.
12. Okay. So you hit it. You fry it quite bad and just squeals up like squeak, you know. And but it's not quite dead yet. But it's quite fried. Kind of looking kind of weird. But yeah. Okay. That was your turn. Now we go to Andy.
I see the fairy fire light up the ceiling, and there's still 2 stuck up there.
There's still 2 stuck up so far. Only you cannot see any more, at least in this area, and the rest are on the ground, crawling away.
I move, sort of look at the ceiling and move to make sure that I'm not directly underneath any of them, and are preferably a good ways away from any of the ones that are still up there. And then I look around for anybody that's still got one stuck in them, or for the nearest one if there's no one nearby that's got one stuck in them.
Yeah.
Are there any nearby? Is anyone still skewered with one of these things?
Right now, all of them are removing themselves because their attack is that they attack their prey, then they gain the blood, and then they crawl away. And then they, obviously they crawl back up to the ceiling and hang again down.
Yeah, but none of my companions are currently skewered by one.
Yeah.
Excellent. In which case, I'll just target the nearest one and shoot it with a firebolt.
Okay.
Actually, I missed because I rolled yet another one. That one's being retired as well. Dice hate me today.
Yeah, it just hits the wall somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a great segue because we have Andy here. Yeah. So obviously, I'm going to be nice. You're avoiding the ones that are still the two that are on the ceiling for now.
Yeah, made a very careful point to.
So they're like glowing disco lights. The other one, they're not able to attack. So their survivor instinct is to get away. Because usually they attack smaller prey, but they're not smart enough to like choose. You know, they're too greedy. But one of the stalagmites, one of the bigger ones, one of the large ones, actually suddenly opens an eye and a big gaping mouth, and tendrils come out, and this is the monstrosity that you see. So not only were the stalactites alive, the stalagmite is alive.
And is that it got woken up by me shooting it or near it?
It's just kind of, it was already there, you know. It's
But do I notice it? Because now I shoot
Yeah.
at one, miss, hit the wall, and go. The
Yeah.
ground's alive as well.
yeah, you attack, and it just like growls at you, like in this really horrific thing. And now it's its turn. And let me see here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's +7. 10, does that miss you, Andy?
It does.
Okay, so one of the tentacles, the tentacles reaches out for you, and it misses you. And, okay. Does 11 hit you, Charles?
No, it doesn't.
David, does 18 hit you?
Yes, it does. It hit me.
Okay, well, it doesn't do any damage. You are now grappled, and it's pulling you towards you. And does 16 hit you, Juve?
Alright, rolling again for attack.
No, not attack, Juve. Does 16 hit you?
16. 16 does not hit me, Thak. My AC is 18.
So all the tentacles miss you guys except for David, which the tentacle grabs you, wraps around you, and pulls you towards it. And then it gets a bite attack. Let me see here.
Bite you! I say to it, bite your own damn tentacles! And I use my cutting words to give it a bit of a shocking.
It's too dumb. It's a big ass stupid monster. So does a 22 hit you, right?
Yeah, it hits me.
Okay. So, but yeah, you could shout curses at it. You know,
Okay.
it will make you feel better. Okay. So. Okay. So that's. This pen. Damn you, pen. Damn you all to hell. God damn it, everything is breaking here. I don't have a proper writing tool. Here. So, 7, 6. Okay. 2. 2. And +4. Yeah, not looking too good for poor David. For the bard. 7 plus 6 plus 10. Oh wow, that's a total of 7. It bites you for how much is that? 27 piercing damage.
I'm down to 1 hit point. I'm almost down.
Yeah, so it basically pulls you towards it, the tentacle. It just like the big teeth, and it just bites into you, into your arm, into your upper torso, just like blood coming out, the gash coming out, and you're just yelling, barely holding on to consciousness. The pain is almost unbearable. And yeah, that was. We go back to. You are avoiding the other two, so the other two are not. The other two stalactites, living stalactites, are unable to hit you. Yeah, so we're back to Charles.
All right. Aaron, seeing that the female bard has been grappled and pulled in and struck, will take his bow and shoot an arrow at this crazy creature from the ground in the depths of hell.
Yeah, the living stalagmite or whatever that is.
And that would be a 12. Does a 12 hit it?
No.
All right. And after that, how close is Aaron to this beast?
You're about. Let me see here. 10 feet away.
All right. Aaron will go ahead and make a 5-foot step and to the right, hoping to get a better angle for next time.
Okay. Okay. You can do that, and now it is Bill's turn.
Okay. I'm going to cast a moonbeam spell on this thing.
Okay.
Raising my hand, dangling my fingers, and holding on to the fetish on my neck. And I'm going to cause a 40-foot high cylinder to fall down on this thing, pale moonlight, and the thing is going to erupt in ghostly flames. It has to take a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Will do. What does it need to reach?
It just has to pass.
Well, I rolled a total of 10 with bonus. Okay.
So, okay.
Does it pass?
Oh, sorry. Duh, I'm such an idiot. My spell save DC is 13.
Okay. So it didn't pass.
Awesome. So it takes 2d10 radiant damage. Not fun when I roll a 1, but the other was a 7, so 8 points of damage. And it's on fire, radiant damage. Yeah.
Okay. So a total of how much?
8.
Okay.
8 damage this round. And it's
8
erupted in ghostly flames.
Okay. So
That's its
8 damage.
concentration. Yeah.
So,
it has a 120-foot range, so I'm going to move back as far as I can without getting hit by one of those piercer things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can describe, it erupts in flame, it just screeches, it roars, and this unholy, unhuman thing. So basically, does it take damage on every turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, every round. More damage.
If it's your turn, just tell me how much it takes, okay? We'll just make it that way, okay?
Awesome.
So it's not just screeching and it's like maddened and it just screeches and like it's like crazy sounding. You've never heard anything like it, and it's mad and yeah, definitely injured, but not dead yet. No, not even close. Anyway, that was Bill. Now we're down to David. You are in the maws of the creature.
Okay, is it go with me, or is it still? Am I still grappled?
You're still grappled, yeah. It's
So I can't disengage in.
You can't what?
So I can't disengage in.
No, you'll have to do a strength check to escape it.
Okay.
You can. I'll be nice. Just saying, you can attack the tentacle, the tendril.
Actually, she goes into her pouch where she got that bit of flesh from that creature, pulls it out, looks into the one eye of the creature, and casts a very nasty plasmic fortification spell on it. It has to do an intelligence saving throw against my. What I do as I look into
Do you need your hands? Do you need your hands free for that spell? I'm gonna be a dick on that one.
well, as soon as I got my hands free, I just pull out a bit of flesh from the back.
I didn't say you have your hands free. You are grappled.
You said I could use my dagger, so if I could use my sword to swipe at it.
I didn't say you have your dagger. That you can use your dagger. I just said to the others in general that you can attack at the tendril. Sorry for miscommunicating.
Is he grappled
Oh,
or
okay.
restrained?
He's grappled. Can you use your arms then?
Yeah, grappled just means you can't. Your speed is 0. Restrained
Okay,
means you have disadvantage on attacks.
Apologies. My bad. Again, me with the rules. Thank you, Andy, for clearing it up.
No worries.
Alright, so he has to do an intelligence save of DC 15 against this awesome, scary illusion of the mountain troll that I'm giving him in his mind.
Okay, it's a good one. Okay, so he rolled a total. He's not very intelligent, so it's a total of 6. So it's
he sees, from now on, he sees the illusion of the actual creature. No matter what he does, he always will see that creature in his mind, and like he will go after that creature in his mind. So he won't attack me. He has to physically go after that creature in his mind. Every round, he has to do an intelligence check to see if it's real. If he fails, he takes 1d6 psychic damage to himself.
so he takes now 1d6 psychic damage, right?
Yes.
Well then, roll please.
Okay, so he takes 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
So every time when it comes to my round, again, he has to do the DC check.
Yeah, but he likes to attack multiple beings, so yeah, he might attack the illusionary troll, as you say, but it doesn't mean that the food that is right next to him, he'll let go of that, so. Because he's got the tendrils, so. A good move. And now it is time for Juve.
Okay. So what do we have left?
You got a big ass living stalagmite. I don't know if you paid attention. You got this large creature. Literally a stalagmite came to life.
Okay. Do I still have the thing sucking on my arm still?
It walked off your arm. They're still around. They're just crawling away.
All right. I will. How many people are currently in front of the squid monster that could possibly get hit by collateral damage of the fire breath?
Well, David is now grappled and close to the creature's mouth, so.
Then, nah, I'm not going to do that one. My watch, since everybody accused me of it.
Yeah, you will definitely hit David, no questions asked.
You can hit the tentacle you can hit the tentacle with your blade and set me free.
You could do that.
Okay, fine, I'll do that, but I don't think that's going to hit. Well, that might hit. I got 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
No, it's not gonna hit. It's moving too fast.
You can use your D6, remember? You are inspired.
You say that again?
You are inspired, what she's saying.
Yeah, which you
Okay.
you can use a D6, so you roll a D6 and add that to your 15.
Alright, let's. And some reason dice roller doesn't want to work. So the first roll was 15, 16, 17, 18.
Sadly, it still doesn't
So
hit.
I believe that is.
Jeez.
18 doesn't hit this thing?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Vicky, it's your turn.
Okay. I'll try and hit the tentacle
Good.
as well.
This is the tentacle that is gripped around Adria, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I got a 19.
Sadly, that doesn't hit. Is it with all your bonuses?
Now hang on.
Add your strength bonuses.
23.
Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
$12.
12. Okay. Describe how you chop it off, freeing Adria, Starflower.
I put all my strength into the tentacle, slicing it diagonally, not so it's not a straight cut. Literally
Nice.
cut all.
So you can see the kind of greenish blood coming out, and the creature's just his eyes moving at you, like just screeching in pain, and
Yeah.
and the rest of the tentacle just moving around like green, like darkish ichor green stuff flinging around as it stops moving.
We've
Okay.
entered the manga portion of the adventure.
Oh Jesus. Yeah, I guess so. So that was Vicky. Now we have Andy.
Having seen our assorted warriors flailing and missing at this thing, I check the ceiling again, make sure that none of these piercers have moved above me, make sure I'm in the clear, lean round whoever's obscuring my view to the target, stick out a hand and cast Magic Missile, 3 orbs of glowing blue-white light spiraling around each other, before slamming into the central core of this
For
thing.
how much damage?
Gotta love auto-hit spells, except when you roll 3 fucking 1s, 6 points.
It's something.
Jesus.
The dice is not in your favour.
No, I have become Will Wheaton.
There we go. You do hit it though, and it screeches again at you, and it points your eye at you now, Andy, kind of moving its entire body. Okay, so that was Andy, and okay, now we have the monster's turn.
Okay, the monster has to do a intelligence check to see if the illusion is real or fake. If
it's on your turn.
No,
Well,
whenever
okay.
it attacks.
Well, okay,
Whenever
now, right now, okay, David, 1 second. I'm doing the other ones first, the piercers. Okay? Okay, they're basically all moving away. And, like, one, Vicky, you came in, you moved, and you didn't say that you would avoid the other ones, so the other one of the last two that is on the ceiling comes down with a full force of 22. That hits, right?
Yep.
Okay. That hits you for it hits you as you sliced it down, right?
Yep.
This time it hits you in the back, in the back here. For a total of 11 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so, and that was the Piercer's turn. The other one still is up there. And now it's the Roper's turn. So intelligence roll, right?
Yes, it has to do it has to beat a DC 15. If it doesn't, it attacks itself, and I do D6 psychic damage.
It attacks itself. Let's say it's
no,
unable to attack itself.
No, it doesn't attack itself. In other words, it thinks the illusion is real, and it flings at the illusion.
Once it
And
does attack, but let's do first the psychic damage, then we do the other things, okay?
Okay.
Okay, it rolled a 9, so that's a fail, I'm guessing, right?
Yep, and it takes 3 psychic damage, and then the illusion continues in its mind, and it keeps thinking it is real.
Okay. Give me a second here. Now it's the Roper's turn. It's gonna fling out its tentacles. Okay, one tentacle, one tendril just flings out into nothingness. You don't. I mean, most of you don't understand why. David, you do know. You're free now, by the way, David. So, but you know it's attacked just the darkness, literally. There you go. It hasn't cast magic missile, but it has attacked. Is trying to grapple darkness. That sounds like an emo emo band album name. Okay, Vicky. Since you're really close, it does attack you for 26. It hits, right? So it grapples you.
Okay.
And Juve, it attacks you with one of the tendrils for. Oh my God, that's 24. I'm pretty sure that hits. And then 25 for Bill.
Okay, so
Did you say I got beat up?
three.
No, you're not beat up. You're all grappled. You're all grappled.
Okay, sorry.
And it,
I
and
was
it
asking
brings,
when I-
and it grapples you. The tendrils come out, grapples you, and pulls you in. And since I'm going to decide who's going to be the lucky one who gets. Let's see here. Okay. 4, 4. Okay, Juve. He attacks you, tries to bite you with a 21 in total. Does that hit?
21 does hit.
Okay. So it's 8, 16, 24, 28 damage. Bites you for 28 damage.
Okay.
Okay, so it kind of like it like pulls you all in, and it like bites at you on your leg, and like blood coming out, and your upper torso. It has like the leg in its mouth, blood coming out. It's wanting to chew it off.
How much
Okay.
damage did it do?
28.
28. Jesus, that would kill me instantly.
You better stay back.
Damn straight I will.
Okay, so next person is we're back to the top with Charles. Charles in charge.
Well, Aaron will go ahead and cast with a bonus action, cast Hunter's Mark onto this beast, and then go ahead and fire an arrow.
Okay, by the way, just quick, since I did use 4 tendrils, in the description of the creature it says it can regrow a tendril by the next turn. Just saying. So.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see here if I hit.
And you can check it, so I'm not making shit up.
No, I ain't worried about that. We trust each other. At least I hope we do.
Yeah, it's by the book.
No, that's what I'm saying. 27 hit.
Oh, you hit. Please roll
Ian's can
damage.
homebrew all sorts of shit, so it's cool.
And
I'm not homebrewing. I said I'm going by the book. This is by the book. That's why I appreciate your help, Andy, because sometimes I might miss something.
And this thing's already been damaged, so he's going to use Colossus Slayer.
Yep.
And with the hunter's mark, he gets an extra D6 of damage. So let's see here. That will be 5 points of necrotic. No, extra damage. It's not necrotic. I thought it was. But then on top of that, 13 plus 5, so 18. So that'd be 23 points total.
Wow. You are like the freaking like master archer here. 23?
Yes.
Give me a second here. Wow, that was massive, massive damage. Please describe the massive damage.
As he gets that his spell Hunter's Mark off onto him, and he's focusing the eldritch powers of the nature through him to make that happen. He's focusing totally on it, so he lets loose his arrow, and it goes beaming towards the eye of this beast, and just misses the eye and sinks on next to the eye socket.
Okay.
Slamming on in and splashing some plasma or whatever blood substance.
Yeah, it's like it's more or less blood. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
a greenish ichor kind of thing,
and it splashes up on the eye and around the tendril.
and it's just roaring like, like deafening it almost at this point. Okay, wow, this is a good hit. Now, David, that's your turn. Got
Okay,
some
so
little bit of leftover tendril on you.
yeah, she backs off a bit, 30 feet, keeping the concentration of the illusion on the creature so that she doesn't get hit by it, and like takes some it goes behind like a rock sort of thing, like for a bit of cover.
Okay.
And like,
Sorry, really quick, David got a 20. I got a 21. I'm supposed to go after
oh,
Charles.
sorry.
Oh,
Fine.
sorry. No, sorry. I again fucked up. I have it written down here. I don't know why.
That's not a
Bill,
problem.
even if I write it down, like you guys, it's good that you keep me on my toes because I
Not a
make
problem.
mistakes. So.
ahead, Jeff.
Sorry. Apologies. Bill.
So-
Bill.
I rolled. It's going to take an extra 12 points of radiant damage.
Yep. Oh, 12 points. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. It's just burning
Does,
at this point. So wait.
Do
12,
I have
so
a hand
40.
free?
Yeah, it's grappled. Yeah, we discussed this. Andy was so nice to point out that when you're grappled, you got your hands free. You're just not able to move. So
Well,
the tendrils
you
is
can
around your.
say our hands are not free, but if you're saying
Yeah,
they're not, then they're not.
No, I'm going
Okay.
with the book. So the tendrils is around you, but you got your arms free, so you can do a spell or
Gotcha.
attack or.
Okay. So I'm going to fire off a magic missile at this thing.
Oh, nice.
And I rolled a 4. So 4 plus. What would I have at third?
Yeah, I think you're level 3 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's off of that fetish that you gave me, remember?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So-
Then base it off level 3. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'll fire it as a second level spell. Instead of looking at it, I should have probably just looked it up. Andrew, when I fire a magic missile at second level, what does that do for me?
4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4d4 plus 4? Holy
Correct,
crap.
yeah. First
So
level is 3d4.
Remember to remove a charge from the fetish.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
sexy.
Remember to remove a charge from the fetish, okay?
Yes, you said that can be recharged though, right?
I might have said that. And yeah, we could
Nope.
say it.
Decide later, all right?
Now I have to look it up because I have it written down somewhere. So, but anyway, for now, let's just go with that.
Okay.
How much damage? 17.
Is that what I said? Yeah, I think that's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't use the dice roller.
It's injured pretty hardcore. So please describe as you just release from the fetish all the magic missiles.
All right. Well, the the moonbeam is still frying it down, and as it turns to look at me, I kind of smile a little bit and flick the fetish that I still keep around my neck and fire off a barrage of magic missiles at this thing and just unerringly hit it right between the eyes.
Okay, nice.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, so that was your turn, and now it's David's turn.
Like I said, she will limp, limp and sort of scurry to like a rock or some sort of cover, and keep her concentration of the illusion of the beast in its mind. So now it has to do a DC 15 intelligence to see if it's still real or not.
It only has to do that if it uses its action to investigate the illusion. Otherwise, it just considers it real.
Yeah. It will consider it real. It's not smart enough. It's more like an animal monster thing. It's not. He's got like pretty low intelligence, so yeah. Okay. So that was your turn. You're focusing, keeping the illusion going, which it firmly believes it's that. So that was David's turn. Now it is Juve's turn.
So did it pass or fail?
It doesn't have to check each turn.
It's
it
not
just goes...
looking for it. It's not smart enough at this point, David. You're doing fine.
Okay, cool.
I think I need to roll a Constitution check because I'm at 6 hit.
It's a dumbass. That's what I'm saying. Constitution check. You don't have to do Constitution check. You can do a Strength check because you're grappled at the moment. You could either.
I'm at 6 hit points. Do I need to roll a Constitution check?
Nope.
I don't think so. No, this is not 3.5. 3.5 you would have to, but this is 5.0. It's simplified.
All right, I'll roll a Strength check.
You could also chop at the tendril or just attack it.
Well, either way, I got 6, 7, 8, 9. It fails because when I rolled an 18, that wasn't a hit. So this one.
How much is it in total?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
It's not enough. You're getting close. You're like, as you try to pull it off with all your strength. You know, it's getting there, but it's not quite enough. Okay. That was Juve's turn. Now it's Vicky's turn.
Okay, well, as I'm grappled still, I'm going to try and stab it with my sword and try and hack it down a bit. Can't swing because I'm still grappled, so I'll just roll.
Yep. Well, you can do any attack, so
Okay. Well,
you can
I'm
also swing.
try and,
Right. Okay, sweet. Do your attack. You get your strength bonus and your proficiency bonus. 20? That hits. Good. Roll damage.
Eight.
8. Okay. That's pretty good. And describe your pretty big hit.
Okay, so I'm hacking the away, but it gets stuck within the tentacle, so I slice to the side.
You slice the side. As you do that, ichor comes out, and small organ thingies and stuff, and you're almost about to hurl, but you don't have to roll for that. And it's just screeches at you, and it's just trying to tighten the tendrils that it has on you. Of course, this is all special effect. This is not any gameplay effect. Okay, good job. That was Vicky, and now it's Vicky. Now it's Andy's turn.
Again, making sure I'm not about to get death from above. I'm going to go with a firebolt this time against
it's only one left, so it's easier to avoid that one.
Yeah,
All the other ones are on the ground, and they're crawling away.
Good. They're not an immediate threat. I'm just keeping a mental note of where that other one is. And
you figured out they can only attack once they're hanging from the ceiling, and their main advantage is that they look like stalactites. So.
And they move slow, so we can finish them off later.
Yeah.
Ooh, excellent. I rolled a 24 with the firebolt. So
24. Okay, that hits.
The
Roll
body of
damage.
the beast.
The body of the beast.
Not a 1, not a 1, not a 1, not a 1, not a 1. 10! Get in!
Oh, wow.
Searing bolt of fire jets across the room, slams into the side of this thing, exploding in a shower of sparks.
Oh, you hit it. Well, wait. Oh, is that for the attack or damage?
I hit it, and it was 10 fire damage.
Okay, it's almost dead. Like, please describe how it's like really heavily injured.
I just take a bead on this thing. It's a big stalagmite in the ground anyway, so I just take a bead and point at it. Bead of light grows out of the palm of my hand, stretches along my finger, expands into a ball the size of a tennis ball, sizzles across the air, impacts against the side of it, where it explodes in a very, very small fireball, only about this big, and just splashes fire across the side of it, maybe searing
fire.
its eye.
It's burning. It's like, and it's just yelling.
And I shout,
still
yeah,
alive.
that's right, burn, you bastard!
It's still alive though, but not very. So that was your turn. As you have been avoiding, I'm gonna say, wait, David, you were hiding, right? You said that you went away and hiding. Did you say that you're? Did you were?
They sort of scurried to like a rock, like a bit of cover, sort of thing. Like.
But you have never mentioned that you avoided the other stalactite thing, so you gotta be fair here.
Would I get half cover since I'm behind the rock?
No, this is like on the way basically. So this is like, well, you know what? Whatever. Because the thing is, you didn't say that you're avoiding it. So this is like me playing off because now we're going back to the enemies. So
If it's the piercer on the ceiling, the rock would make.
But then again, it should have attacked while you were going, and I didn't do it. So I gotta be fair where it's fair. So this is like its opportunity went, and it cannot really move. Like, I mean, it can move, but once it's hanging, it's waiting for its prey. So okay, we'll just wait for that. The other ones are close enough, so yeah, it's just gonna stay there. But the Roper, on the other hand, he's gonna try to bite again. Let me see. We got Juve. He's gonna definitely attack the imaginary creature and miss. It's just gonna the fourth tendril is just gonna go out trying to grab something that isn't there. We have Juve, we have Vicky, and Bill grappled. And let me see who gets possibly bitten. Let me see here. Fourth. I'm gonna do it randomly, so. Okay. And this time, the lowest number is, and the one who gets bitten is Bill. He attacks you for 18. Does that hit?
Oh, you're going for a hit. Yeah, my AC is 16, yep.
Well, you're still grappled at this point, so he can attack you now with the bite. So it hits you. Well, okay. That's a 12, actually, 16 piercing damage. So he basically just in his death throes, almost like at this point, he's just pulling you towards him, and he's just like biting down on you, like trying to remove your head from your torso, and the teeth are sinking into your body and your neck, and just blood is rippling down. You feel this massive, massive pain, and you can smell the inside of his burning flesh and his disgusting mouth, and it's just horrible at this point.
Wait, as a bonus action, I reach into my pouch and pull out the breath mint +2.
Wrigley Spearmint. Wait. Mentos, the fresh maker. But anyway, so that was the Roper's turn. And we're back to the top with Charles. Charles, our great ranger, it's your turn. Charles.
I thought I unmuted myself. I was talking
Okay.
into the
Okay.
muted mic. Sorry about that. Aaron's going to go ahead and take another bow shot at this beast.
Okay. Roll attack.
Let's see. And he misses. He gets all of an 11.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
rolled a 2. I rolled a 2.
Okay, so you don't hit your comrades. It just flies away and hits the wall.
And with that, I'll go ahead and I'll take another 5-foot step or so, because thinking it had to be the angle that I was in that caused the miss.
Right. Okay, now we're to Bill, who's just surviving a bite, from the. Actually, wouldn't he get now radiant damage still?
Yeah, I'm rolling that now.
How?
An extra 6 points of damage.
Oh, wait. So that means he's dead. Please describe how he dies from the radiant damage. That's great because he's biting you. He's trying to rip your head off and chew it, make you lunge. But he's burning. He's burning in the fire from the fire bolts and all the things. And so please describe it.
I pull it off of me as it singes, as it tries to take its last bite, but it takes its last breath instead. As I pull it out, there's a tooth stuck into my left shoulder, and I pull it out, and I say, I usually don't take trophies, but for you, I'll make an exception.
Oh, nice. I like it. Okay, so it just stops moving. The tendrils go limp, and you can get free. It just kind of just like out of his eyes comes the fire, and it just kind of melts and burns away.
Nasty beast.
Yeah, it's quite a stench. So if you guys want to, you can finish off the piercers. They don't have an attack except one. So if you guys want to describe how you finish those off.
I can just shine my moonbeam on them.
Okay, please just describe it at this point, because only one piercer is left that can actually do an attack. So, but also only if you're under it, so you could even also just go with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as I get down, I look around, and I just kind of go, ugh, and I shuck the moonbeam around the room really quick, and just, you hear a little tiny, ow, as they all fall apart.
While he's hoovering up the ones on the floor, I look at the one on the ceiling, where I start trying to snipe it off the ceiling with firebolts. Pff, missed, pff, that got it, pff, missed, that got it. And just repeat.
Yeah.
And I proceed to pass out.
Well, you're not at 100, so you don't pass out.
Okay.
But if you want to pass out, that's fine. You just want to rest.
I figure between being at 6 hit points, he killed it, and me being dropped to the ground, I'm probably going to be pretty out of it.
Yeah, it's like you see Adria sort of slide down, sort of like onto her box, onto the floor, and like she glows her hand and then heals herself for this turn.
Okay, guys, here's the XP with all the bonuses. Together, all of you, every one of you gets 500 XP.
Woohoo! I think somebody dinged. Not sure if Vicky's still there.
Yep.
Congratulations. You get 500. Everybody gets 500 in total. I've divided all the XP that you got from all the piercers and the roper. By the way, I like the roper and the piercers. They're fun. Total troll monsters.
I could see you were having some fun with those, almost as much fun as you were with the. I know I'm going to mess up the. No, not the shriekers. He had fun with those, but the mushroom people, my Chimerians.
Yeah. but they're intelligent and they're actually peaceful. So.
Yeah, but
This is-
you were enjoying them. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
You
yeah.
enjoyed
Oh, yeah.
this, but I think you enjoyed them maybe more.
Yeah, this was a challenge rating 5 because I was kind of pissed that you kill off my Quasit, you know, like or my whatever, not Quasit. I might as well tell it now. The
Quagoff.
the
Hey,
Quagoff.
Juve, if you're injured, you get 13 hit points back. I healed you as well. I got up and I cast Cure Wounds on you as well, Juve. So you're now got 13 hit points back.
By the way, as you're healing up, you can see in the distance what you can see as a pale white UNT with the upper snake head and 2 snake hands and normal human feet, but it's like pale white, like it's some kind of like almost like a cave snake, you know, just kind of looking at you. And then
How far away is it?
Oh, it's about like just in the southern exit right there. It's just hiding. And it's about like, I'd say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet away. And then it just disappears and it just kind of looks at you and just kind of hisses at you. And it disappears in the darkness.
Being that, well, that's that it's kind of a favorite enemy. It's not from the one that you're talking about. It's not the same one he has for the his favorite enemy. He has UNT Pureblood, but this is a UNT. He's gonna holler in Draconic. Aaron will. We will get you, you scum.
And
Yeah. They don't speak Draconic. They speak Abyssal, right?
Yeah, he just. Well, you don't know what he speaks.
Oh,
He just. He just. This is what he looks like. He's just like a pale white, you know, like one of those cave
Albino.
snakes. Well, what kind of snakes would be in a cave?
Yeah.
But just as a UNT form, and he just disappears, and he just kind of just hisses at you, not even speaking, not even giving you the thing of words, and he disappears. Yeah, in the darkness for now.
When Erin shouts at it, I'll sort of stand up next to Erin and in true coward style go, "Yeah, you better run!" And nod at Erin, sort of like, "Yeah, we showed him."
Well, you just killed a fucking roper, which is quite a terrifying creature, and a quagga. So
Yeah.
Scorching Rays, great spell.
Well, Adria seems a bit weak and weary, but she's helped the fighter and helped herself with the healing, sort of cure wounds. And
Are we taking a short rest?
oh yes, please, that'd be
Yeah.
brilliant.
What have you?
I think you guys all need maybe even a long rest at this point.
Well, we've only been up for like an hour. We had breakfast 20 minutes ago.
Yes, we could probably have a short rest. And like she checks around the party and sort of like does her and checks the area to see if it's any more danger coming our way.
Roll a perception check.
Okay.
I'll spend a couple of hit dice to patch up the hole in my shoulder.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
and
so-
I use my arcane recovery.
So she got a 15 plus my perception. What is my perception? So add my skill. 15, 50, 60, 17 I got on my perception.
17. You do hear some kind of noises, very faint, and you cannot say what it is, but it comes from the southern exit, and you can see that the exit forks. It forks into two corridors, continuing on left and right. But that's all you can see. There's barely enough light, even with dark vision. You can just see it.
Alright, so I see that the area is clear and.
Well,
she
that's
sits
true.
down.
It's dark vision, so you would see it clearly. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. So after she sees that the area is clear, she sits down with the party and then she plays her lute and starts to perform the Song of Rest. That everyone can have an extra D, I think it's D, whatever your hit dice is.
It's a Song of Rest.
Yes, Song of Rest.
It is. Do, 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 do. Any friendly creatures that can hear it that have regained hit points regain an extra D6 hit points.
That is correct. There you go. So you get an extra D6 added to your short of rest.
Okay. I think, guys, how about we give it a rest here?
Cool.
We end the session here.
I'm good. I'm good with that.
Yeah, sure.
Was more
Yeah.
combat heavy, but I have been playing this, so there's going to be some other things here and there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Any final words, ideas, suggestions?
I'd say just the same one from our first game is use character names rather than player names to aid immersion.
Yeah, you're right.
Read,
you're right.
read the
yeah.
spells.
I will read the spells. There's lots of spells.
Yeah.
Give me a little break. I'll read the spells.
Well, I don't think he was necessarily talking just to you, Sean. I think it is
General rule of thumb.
Yeah.
You use them, read them to the DM, read them when they get cast.
Yep. I think I have an idea. I'll just, as you shared already your spells and your character sheet, I'm going to be checking on all of them, and then I'll have little notes, and then we can keep the game flow going. So that's a good idea. So I know the relevant spells then. Any other suggestions? Vicky, by the way, how did you like it? I know this was more combat heavy. Wasn't as it?
I enjoyed it. I'll get better slowly.
No, you were great. I didn't see any problems. You know, it was great. You did your attacks. You did your actions. And I threw a little bit of a harder. It was just now comedy encounter after comedy encounter. But I'll throw in some. This is very much a survival game, so I'll throw in some other. But you know, you never know in the Underdark what will face you. So.
Yeah. That's good.
Sweet. Okay, so you wrote down also the XP for the Quagget, right?
You gave us 500 all told.
Well, you have the 500, and then the
You didn't mention it for the Quaggoth.
Okay, then again, typical traditional. We're continuing traditions, bad traditions.
Getting the XP wrong.
So no, we got it wrong. 500 is correct, and then you're still gonna all get an extra one. So give me a second here, and I'll calculate.
Cool.
And so you get an additional 75 XP.
Cool.
Okay. So
How many points do you need for fourth level?
2,700 for fourth. So ways to go yet.
Yeah, but it should help you getting you on there. But it shows that I can throw even a fifth one at you guys, but it won't happen too often.
Well, if you going by the CR guidelines and the DMG, that's aimed at sort of 4 to 5 characters. If you got 6, that's a lot more attack rolls going towards your monsters, so you can up the challenge a little bit. If you felt like it, don't feel obliged to.
Well, the Quaggoth was level 2, so and you just burned through him like nothing. You didn't even get an
lucky
attack.
crit helped.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, Felbestians, I'm gonna stop the recording here. Thank you for watching. We have now 3 viewers. Wow, we're very popular.
Is one of them you?
Okay, yeah, I guess so. Anyway. Okay, David, we got it. You're playing music.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway, for Death Mode of Doom, Felbestians, and talk to you later.